Going live. Ooh, ooh, going live to pray. Ooh, we're going live tonight. We're going live to pray today. We're gonna pray together. We're gonna lift the vibe. We're gonna pray together with our tribe. Hi, what's really good, y'all? How are you this evening? Hi, Peppermint Lavender Basil. So good to see you, love. We are excited to be back. We took a week off in case you didn't notice. It was kind of impromptu. Usually I let y'all know when I'm doing something like that, but I went ahead and honored the body, honored the guidance, the inner voice, and took the time off because we've been spending time with family. My son's been home, my older son, and we get to meet our new baby niece last weekend, Callie Marie. Just send her so much blessing. She is a huge blessing to this world. I can feel already her power, her strength, what she brings to the table as a soul. And it's so beautiful. And we're just so blessed and filled with gratitude to have her in our lives. So, hey, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you, Gary. I love your violin and music videos. They're so inspiring and motivating. So I'm popping on tonight to do our usual group prayer. And of course, singing, music is always involved, and some healing energy and some messages too. I know you see my buddy Kingston is not by my side tonight. My older son is still here. Surprisingly, we got an extra night with him. So he is with him, and I'm letting him spend his time with his brother. He loves his brother. So we're going to let him spend time with him. But he did leave me with a message for y'all. And he's also very excited because this week we're doing something we've never done before with our Noko's Tribe page. We are going to be having a little live sale video show, okay, with stones and crystals and music. And Kingston will have his own little stone table. So, and they will all be, Georgia, freshly caught Georgia stones, freshly acquired, freshly discovered. So stay tuned for details. I'm going to do it. Most likely we're going to be doing it around the full moon. So we will keep you posted. We know that some of these stones and crystals are ready to be released to some new homes. And what better time to do it than around the full moon, right? So, and for those of you that have been supporting my business, thank you so much. And for supporting what I do, my music, I've been getting so much feedback from people, and it warms my heart. It inspires and motivates me to continue doing what I'm doing. Hey, Marco Mag, how you doing, my friend? But I'm very excited because there's so much developing, it's springtime, and that's when things are really starting to develop, right? In nature and of course in our lives as well. Hey, there's my beautiful sis. How are you, love? Good to see you. Shout out to Lish. She's making some awesome creations for the shop. And I just wanted to thank everybody for supporting me because it means the world. I actually have a few orders right now that I'm getting ready. I've been blessing, filling with intentions, and getting ready to send to the very lucky individuals that are going to be receiving them. So you know who you are. Thank you so much. I will send you your tracking numbers as soon as they're available. I am so good. Marco Mag, I am so good. I'm doing a program right now I want to shout out with Jackie Davies. She's on Instagram. I'll have to tag or shout her out in another post, but it's called Wild and Free. And so it's all about healing the womb. And I'm so excited. It's been a journey already. It's only been a couple weeks. So stay tuned. A lot is developing, and there's always space, to heal, to love, to learn, to discover, more about ourselves and about others. And it's always amazing if you haven't done one of these groups, containers, whatever you want to call them, they are, classes, they are really, really, really good. They're really helpful. And I've only done, this is my second one, but I have found them to be extremely powerful and really beneficial in my life. And I end up connecting with just amazing people, more soul tribe, and learning more things about myself and bringing things to the next level, peeling back new layers. And that's what life is all about, right? It's like this beautiful journey, and I have to talk about, the caterpillar and the butterfly, right? Because that's been such a theme in my life lately. We had a beautiful furry black caterpillar that was already kind of like all gooed up changing, that my husband found outside of our house. And it was really cool looking. And he put it in the jar for Kingston. We love to, explore and investigate these things and learn from nature. And it changed literally like a day or two after. No, I'm married. I'm happily married for a very long time. So in that jar, the thing turned into a cocoon. It was so cool, like a dark brown cocoon, not like what I'm used to seeing. With a monarch, you get like a nice green, chrysalis looking thing. This was dark, almost black and shiny, and really cool. And it stayed that way for a long time. And we're getting to a point where like my husband was like, I think this thing's a dud, it's not going to change, because a lot of the caterpillars we've had kind of happen more quickly, right? And so we didn't give up on it. We left it there. And just the other day, I was teaching my son. We were doing our homeschooling, and it was right in front of where he was writing. And he looked up and he's like, Mom, look, and it was moving in there. And sure enough, it was hatching. It was coming out of this dark shell, and I really expected, I have to be honest, I know we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, right? But in looking at the cocoon, the chrysalis, the pupae, whatever it is that you call that thing, dark, black, shiny, it really looked like something dark was going to come out of it, right? It really looked like something, very different than what came out. So when it came out, it surprised us all. And you guys can look it up. It's called a giant leopard moth, and they're white with black spots. They've got blue and orange. The colors are out of this world. Like, I've never seen a moth like this, and I was so stoked about it. And it was just, bringing us so much joy and love. And we brought it outside and let it out. And literally the next day, we found a pair of them mating on our right outside on our porch. And I had never seen these things before. And all of a sudden we just saw the whole like life cycle of it, and then it mating out there. So really beautiful mindfulness and reflection on life, on our journey, on patience, on divine timing. And I've really been, honing into that, because, this man-made construct of time, it really impedes on many of us that have never had to be held to those kind of
Guys,
dynamics
I'm
before.
Here.
Oh, look
what
who it
is.
Doing? Hi, Vinton. How are you?
Is this centipede symbolism you're talking about?
We weren't talking about it. Yeah, I was just talking to them about the caterpillar. So, anyways, I wanna just wrap up my story. But
caterpillar?
No, I was just sharing with them what happened with the leopard moth and everything. I'll have to make a post about it on my Noko's tribe. Look out for it.
Go.
Kingston's in a rush. But it just was such a beautiful message, because it was like, anyone else might have just like thrown this thing out into the, forest and been like, or out into the yard and been like, oh, it's a dud. It's not gonna be anything, it's dead. It's not working. And meanwhile, just a day later, just a few days later, just right around that corner, that when you're ready to give up, right? When you are ready to throw in the towel, and many of us do this. Many of us, this is how we self-sabotage. This is how we keep ourselves from our progress. Is we continue to judge and compare and say, oh, I should be here when I'm there, and I haven't made enough progress, or just always that negative speak that pulls us back to that place that we don't belong. I promise. And so it's just a beautiful message to see this thing just, come out, this beautiful, like surprising us in so many different ways. And, just that, part of our journey, part of our growth in understanding is accepting where we are, is honoring, is having gratitude for it. And so I'm really holding on to that tightly right now, because part of the reason that I rescheduled our last couple of prayer and meditation, the last week, was I just felt so tired. I felt so exhausted. And I really needed to honor that. And then here I am, doing the same type of thing where I'm looking back like, oh man, I should have done this and I could have done that, right? Shoulda, woulda, coulda, and having that regret feeling and looking back and, feeling, and again, comparing, and feeling like, oh man, I'm not where I wanted to be. Or, and actually, to be completely honest, I also, had been snacking a little bit again on sugar. So I went back and forth, with the off and on and the sugar. And I know that it does not make my body feel good. I know what I preach. I know what's gotten me to this point, right? And so sometimes when we let go of our self-discipline a little bit and our willpower, it's really easy to just put ourselves right in that moment for a long time. Because if we sit there and beat ourselves up and say, oh, you shouldn't have done that. And important that when we have those moments, we look at them and understand them like, oh, I'm human. Yes, this is what happens. This is part of the growth and the learning is being mindful. How quickly can you pivot out of it? How quickly are you going to stop doing those habits, those old things that you don't like to do, those patterns that you get stuck in? Or are you gonna self-propel? Are you gonna self-sabotage? Are you gonna go right back into that place? And so that's where I've been able to, and I'm really proud of that, is that I can be mindful. I can reflect on it and say, you know what? I'm allowed to have a human moment. I'm allowed to have several human moments, many human days, a human week, whatever that means. But being able to be mindful, reflect on it, and come out of it and figure out those next steps after, okay, is super important. And then also digging into what got me there. Right? Where did I lose my willpower? Why did I decide to do that? Was there something that triggered me? Was it emotional? Because a lot of people use these things in their life, whether it be, it can be anything. It can be alcohol. It can be drugs. It can be sex. It can be food. It can be exercise. Some people you have vices that are good for them, but they do it too much and it makes it not good for them. So whatever it is that you turn to in those moments, why are you turning there? What space are you filling? And what are you afraid of? What are you running away from? There's all these questions that you can journal about. And so I'm doing that, I'm doing that work because it's important, part of what we do. And just so that you know that I'm human, I'm not over here living in this beautiful little, perfect situation where I'm constantly, eating the right things and making the right choices. And, that sounds great, but that's this perfection, land that none of us live in. We can't ever expect to. That's not what life is. And so, I like to share. I like to be humble and share what's going on in my world and let y'all know. And let's see what we got for this message from Kingston. I'm excited tonight because these messages are always spot on with what's going on in our energies and what we need to hear. So I'm excited to get into this. And the world always needs a good prayer, right? Yeah, we all need prayer, okay? And I haven't been doing enough of that. So I'm not going to beat myself up, but I'm going to say this is my affirmation for this week. I am doing more prayer. I am blessing more things. I am blessing my food and water before I eat and drink it. I am blessing the water as I shower and I bathe. I am blessing my garden. I am blessing my family and friends. I am doing these things, giving love and putting intentions and blessings into all of them in such a beautiful, high vibrational way, right? Putting these affirmations, being confident, saying it, speaking it into existence. Yes. Shout out to Antoinette's Cafe for my awesome green juice. You guys know I love it. All right, so let's light this candle. Kingston has something here about the centipede tonight. So this is all about maximizing opportunities in life and healing the earth. I love this. It's all about increasing your potential, showing you how to work with plants, and embracing the earth elements. Let's light in honor of this beautiful symbolism from Kingston. I think he's going to be spot on with this one. I love it already. So if you have something that you want to light with us, I just like to just kind of send this intention to everybody of this message, okay, about increasing your potential and about healing the earth together. This is part of our mission, y'all. I know some of you have been called to this or you wouldn't be connecting with me, okay? Because that is what we are here to do. Helping Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants. That is my intention with Noko's tribe, with the Healing Empire, with our Healing Empire, okay? Is to really help each and every one of us. And it starts here. This isn't about me healing you or the stones healing you or the prayer healing you. It's about you healing you. You have the power. You are empowered. You make the choices. You're in the driver's seat, right? You tell that ego to get in the back, okay? And we're getting motivated and inspired for our work coming up this week. This beautiful, beautiful work to help heal Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants, which also includes us. What a blessing. All right. And let's just clear some sound. Cleansing and aligning. I always feel so good. Let's get into this message today. And I do want to send you all right now, before we get started, some blue apatite energy, okay? And part of this is for me too, because I'm feeling a huge throat chakra situation this evening. And I'm thinking if it's might not just be me. So if y'all are feeling something going on with your throat, some blockages, maybe a lump in your throat, maybe not being able to speak your truth, you know, whatever that is for you, I'm sending this your way so you can clear it. So you can speak your truth, live in your truth, okay? So you can really be productive, all right? And really clear that throat, letting that voice be your gift. Let it be your guide. Let it help others, even if it hurts, okay, y'all? Because sometimes that's part of our job here, is to trigger others. And our voice is one of our main tools. We must use it. All right, so let's talk about the centipede. I'm ready. Let's see. I'm ready to see what it has to bring us tonight. All right. I'm just trying to find where it starts. Here we go. Okay, centipede is great for those that struggle with their sense of self and appearances. Centipede spirit is not pretty, but there is always an inner beauty. Centipede comes to you and says, let the true you shine. Authenticity. There's no need to demean yourself. You are sacred and you have a purpose. Y'all, I am on whatismyspiritanimal.com in case you guys want to check out more of what's on here. I'm not going to read everything. Centipede's wisdom encourages you to know as you recognize your vibrancy, okay? You are becoming aware of the sacredness in others. That's what I was just talking about and I talk about it in my music. The work starts within, okay? And then what you do here, it affects out here, all right? So here we go. If your life has been chaotic and you find you can't think straight, alone time is the perfect solution. The centipede comes to you urging some time of solitude. All right, a little Virgo hermit action. You know I know all about that. Okay, so you know it deep down, Okay, this is just giving you a much needed nudge. So some of you might have already been feeling this, and that is kind of coming off that week that I had. Just kind of taking some time to rest to myself. And also this is about how you manage your resources. So are you making sure that everything in your environment supports wholeness? Make it the ultimate priority, not running after things you will never have in hand. Okay, Centipede reminds you that patience is a virtue. That divine timing we were just talking about. Watch for what is good and right, pleasing and possible, rather than the pie in the sky dreams. Okay, Centipede is all about continuing forward movement, using your higher senses as a guide, right? So, okay, call on this. Call on Centipede when you feel broken, battered, and defeated. It acts as a sacred guide to your center of power so you can embrace it and you can heal. Your transformation manifests even if the reason for your situation was self-created. There is no room for guilt and wallowing, okay? We just talked about that. It's time to dig deep, then move forward. When you become engaged in any environmental cause, Centipede is also a great power ally. In particular, it improves your understanding of plant magic. All right. In truth, any form of earth-focused effort benefits from the support of Centipede energies. Okay, so any of you that are doing work with the earth, this is a great spirit animal to call upon, to connect with. All right, let's see what kind of symbolism it was happening in other areas. Here we go, some Far Eastern. The Chinese see centipede as the enemy of snakes. So the centipede is oftentimes a hero by saving a person when snake attacks them. And sometimes the mere appearance of the centipede warns of a snake nearby. So interesting. So snake symbolism may be a good connection here. In Indonesia, there's an ancient belief that centipede pearls hold potent magic, right? Because they have silk, I think, in them. Medicine men say they pray and go into damp caves every 2 to 3 months looking for centipedes measuring up to 16 inches. And they request that the centipedes will spit out their pearl. So it's a prized possession. Interesting. So that is a substance formed within the animal, which is fossilized mucus. Ooh. Places the bubble of mucus on top of its head or the tip of its tail. It crystallizes there and falls off after a while. Interesting. This is a very lucky charm. I never heard of this. So some words to go with what we were talking about: balance, coordination, decisions, luck, movement, psychic awareness, self-respect, speed, stability, and water element. A little bit of the emotions, right? When we're talking about water. Oh, can you guys see me on YouTube? It looks like we're having a little bit of internet situation here. Hopefully you can still keep going on, because we always have good messages, and we're getting ready to start our prayer. So, yes. Let's just do a nice quick prayer here. If you'd like to get comfortable, light a candle, sage, incense, Palo Santos. Maybe you like some meditation music you want to put on. You can dim your lights. You can hold stones. You can do whatever you feel comfortable with. You can lay down, sit down, stand up. I do not mind. I am not going to judge you. Prayer is all about how you connect divinely, okay? So if certain words I say, certain concepts I'm talking about don't apply to you, don't resonate, you don't have to use them, okay? And you can use what works for you. So fill in the blanks, take what resonates, and let's get this a vibration high for the world, for the universe, for all souls. I like to wiggle my wings, take some nice deep breaths, kind of like we're getting ready for meditation. Great Spirit, thank you for this beautiful moment in time to join together with our tribe, with you, divinely connected, to show gratitude, to send love and peace, to raise the vibration. We're so thankful for this moment, this opportunity. We thank you for this beautiful planet, Mother Earth, all of her abundance, all of creation. We thank you so much for this journey and the light that you shine upon it. We thank you for allowing us to be your servants, your messengers, your warriors, your truth speakers, your healers and medicine people, your guardians, your protectors. And we thank you for these vessels, these amazing bodies you've blessed us with, that give us the opportunity to sing and dance and move and pray and meditate. These amazing vessels that allow us to create, to learn, to teach, to grow and transform. These amazing powers that you've given us, this voice to speak, this mind to think and question, this heart and soul to truly expand. And that inner voice, our intuition, our powers to be brave and courageous, to help others, to heal ourselves and to help heal others. We are so blessed and thankful for these beautiful bodies. And we thank you for all your servants, all your messengers and warriors. We are so thankful for all the work that they do, all the help in this process that they're providing, for their missions, for their abilities. We thank you for all the connections you put along our path, the messages, the synchronicities, the symbols, the animals, nature, the creatures, the guidance, our angels, our ancestors, our guides, all those that are helping us along this journey. We thank you, thank you, thank you. We thank you for our homes, our comforts, our safety, our wellness, our protection. We thank you for our health. We thank you for our sovereignty. We thank you so much for truth and freedom. We thank you for justice. We thank you for balance and harmony. We thank you for peace and unity and love, these high vibrations. We thank you for our patience, our divine faith, our wisdom. We thank you for our self-discipline, our self-love, our self-worth, our boundaries, our clarity, our focus, our motivation, our creativity. We are so thankful, filled with gratitude for all that is provided to us to be here in this beautiful mission. In Great Spirit, we pray. We pray, we pray, we pray. We pray for the fear, the collective fear to be released. We pray for those that are lost, that are disconnected, to find their way, to find the power of prayer, to see the light, to feel the high vibration. We pray for more to join the tribe, to do this work, to join them, to find their missions and align divinely. We pray for those that are ill, that have been damaged, those that have been abused, neglected, those that feel like there is nowhere to turn, those that don't see the light. We pray, we pray, we pray. We pray for them to find the power of prayer, to find the power of meditation, to connect divinely. We pray for immense healing for all. We pray for sovereignty and freedom and truth, awakening, enlightenment. We pray, we pray, we pray for more to be courageous, to step forward, to speak their truth. We pray for more to become your servants, to align to their purpose. We pray for all your servants, your warriors, your messengers, your healers. We pray for their protection, their abundance, their businesses, their ability to help others, to motivate and inspire, their ability to teach and learn, their ability to take care of themselves and help heal the masses. We pray for Mother Earth, for harmony and balance, for all to respect her, to give back just as she gives to us. We pray for all of creation, all of the souls, for uplifting, for enlightenment, for love, compassion, empathy, sympathy. And we pray for our own mission, to continue to align to our purpose, to choose from our heart, from our soul, to walk in our sovereignty, to speak our truth, to be self-disciplined, to listen to our inner voice, to have self-confidence, to connect divinely, to pray and meditate daily. We pray for that discipline, for that ability to be patient and loving and kind to ourselves, to extend the same compassion and gratitude that we do to others for ourselves. We pray for peace, unity. We pray that justice prevails. We pray that sovereignty is upheld. And we pray for that vibration to raise through the roof, higher and higher, allowing more and more to feel the joy and love that we are experiencing now. The healing, the uplifting. Yes. Praying for all those that need prayer. Praying that unity and trust and faith and hope continues to prevail. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. Thank you to all who joined on the prayer. Your vibration, your love, your intentions magnify and amplify what we do here. You matter. Your prayer matters. So thank you so much. If you were unable to catch it, please do catch the replay. This is multidimensional. We are here doing this work in all different layers of life and time. And so I just want to make sure that you don't feel like you have to be here on the live. It is okay to catch a replay, to put your intentions in with ours, to magnify and amplify what we do to the world. Sending so much love out to our brothers and sisters, to all of our fellow light workers and star seeds, all of our fellow medicine people. Hey, there's a light worker. How are you, my friend? Thank you for your prayers. I am so open. I am so open to receive that love, all that blessings. I really appreciate that, and it means the world. You are such a extremely VIP tribe member. I know you already know that. So just such a beautiful prayer. And we do post our replays. We post our videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. So please do feel free to go back, share, invite your friends and family. That's how we grow the tribe. I'm so excited. I just finished my new logo for Noko's tribe. I can't wait to share it with y'all. And I will be doing many different things with this. So it is something that I created. I love to create logos and different designs. I created my album cover and a lot of the different single covers that you see when I post my music on Instagram. So if anyone is ever interested in that, my services are available. Just let me know. I love to design and create. And my website has a lot of my services, nokostribe.com. I've posted a lot of my different talents and gifts and services there because I am expanding and I will be walking away from my corporate job very, very soon. So in order for me to do that, I must, offer my services, and the universe will support me and my tribe will support me. And I know that for sure. I know that. I have that divine faith. If you build it, it will come. I've been told, and I am very honored by that. So let's keep it moving, right? It's getting late over here on the East Coast. My goodness. A little message from the book. I'm feeling a little intuitive message coming through here. This is my Medicine Cards book. Shout out to my mamacita. This beautiful tool. And you know what we got? We got the turkey. So let's read. Turkey giveaway. Ho, brother turkey, so freely you give of everything that you are, so others may truly live. The number is 31 for all of you that like numerology. Turkey is actually thought to be the giveaway eagle or south eagle of many native peoples. The philosophy of giveaway was practiced by many tribes. Simply stated, it is the deep and abiding recognition of the sacrifices of both self and others. People in modern-day society who have many times more than they need should study the noble turkey who sacrifices itself so that we may live. In turkey's death, we have our life. Honor turkey. Spectators unfamiliar with the cultural phenomenon of the potlatch or giveaway ceremony are often mystified by it. A tribal member may gladly give away all he or she owns and do without in order to help the people. In present-day urban life, we are taught to acquire and get ahead. The person with the most toys wins the game. In some cultures, no one can win the game unless the whole of the people's needs are met. A person who claims more than his or her share is looked upon as selfish or crazy, or both. The poor, the aged, and the feeble have honor. The person who gives away the most and carries the burdens of the people is one of the most respected. So turkey was the medicine of many saints and mystics. Celebrate if you have turkey medicine. Your virtues are many. You have transcended self. You act and react on the behalf of others. You aspire to help those who need help. This is not out of some sense of self-righteousness, moralism, or religious guilt. Help and sustenance are given by turkey out of the realization that all life is sacred. I was just speaking about this recently. It is knowing that the Great Spirit resides within all people. It is an acknowledgement that what you do for others, you do for yourself, right? What did I just talk about? Extending that gratitude and compassion that you give to others for you, okay? This reciprocates back, okay? Because us turkeys can sometimes, give, all right? All right, so it is an acknowledgement turkey medicine rests in true ego and enlightenment. Doing unto others and feeding the people is the message of all true spiritual systems. Depending on how turkey is coming up here, we've been given a gift. So this gift could be spiritual, material, or even intellectual. The gift may be great or small, but it is never insignificant. Congrats, you may have just won the lottery, or the gift may be a beautiful sunset, or the smell of a fragrant flower. On the other hand, you may feel the spirit of giving growing within you and wanting you to share with others. So I'm going to read in reverse too. Are you gobbling up anything and everything out of fear of lack? Are you holding on too tight and refusing to let go of a dime for charity? It could be that the Scrooge in you has grown accustomed to the miserly aspect of living. If not, you might look at the possibility that you are fearful of spending money at this time. Another aspect of contrary gobbling is the idea that the world owes you something and that you do not need to recycle the energy. The buck stops here may only mean that it stops in your bank account. On all levels of this contrary message, the keynote is that generosity of spirit is being neglected. This can be toward self or toward others. So remember, never give to receive. This is manipulation. Giving is without regret and with a joyful heart, or the giveaway has lost its true meaning. And that is beautiful. And that is something that I've learned in the other space, the other container, the group that I was in. We did a gratitude week and we had to write thank you cards. And it was kind of noticeable that the people that wrote their thank you cards in hopes of getting a reaction back, in hopes of getting, some sense of accomplishment from it, by someone having to respond, thank you, oh, wow, or whatever, looking for that feedback, looking for that response. They were the ones that didn't get it. And so it's really important that when we're giving, even something as small as writing a thank you card to someone, or writing a note or a message, calling someone, leaving a message on their voicemail, texting someone, okay? Doing these things is not, we're not doing these things to receive a response. We're doing them out of our hearts, out of our love, out of our kindness, out of our generosity. And so if you want to just send a text to someone to say, have a beautiful day, and make them feel good, don't feel like they have to say it back to you. That's not how that works. If you're giving, there is no cord connected to that when you give. Okay? Just like you've heard the term an Indian giver. Maybe that's cancel culture for some of you. I'm Native American, so maybe that's a not a good thing to say. I don't know. I'm not politically correct like that. But when you give, there is not a cord stuck where there's something else coming back from that. Okay, action. That's not the point of giving. And so it's really important to let go of that if that's your expectation. Or it may not even be you. It might be your ego. It might be what you've learned in the past from family, from relationships. Someone else might have been doing that to you all the time. And so you're that way too. That might have been something you learned. So don't beat yourself up over it if that's something you're doing. Just be mindful and start to practice giving without expectations, without thinking something's going to come back to you. Okay? Hi, my friend. Hope you're having a great evening. All right, so it's almost time to get moving. I know it's that time of night. I'm so glad we got to spend time, and I am going to be looking to come back on tomorrow night with our group meditation, so can't wait to see you again then. I do want to do a little music, though. My throat chakra, singing is really important when your throat chakra is feeling off. So I'm going to sing and maybe even belt a little bit and let loose. For those of you that missed the beautiful sound healing, just a little bit more for you. Just a little bit more before we start our music and get going for the night.
Guys, I did 0.5 smashes on a hole that was so funny and he got so funny.
And some blue apatite, vibration, energy coming your way, Tribe. Oh, it's so good. It feels so good on my throat chakra. I'm loving it. So this is going to help you speak your truth. This is going to help you be ambitious and independent and motivated. We're getting motivated right now, okay? And it's also really great for your third eye, for your concentration, your memory, okay? Studying, focus, right? You have a project. But this is all about the throat chakra for me tonight. Okay. So I did yoga out in the sunshine today. Ooh, I hugged some trees. I was lugging around stones for the garden. I was singing to my garden. I can't wait. I've been getting lots of inspirations about things to share with y'all, with the tribe. And you are definitely going to be getting tuned into my garden and to the songs that I'm doing to help my garden grow. This might be a whole album, of just affirmations and positive growth for you and for your plants and for your animals, for everybody. Okay, this is for all creation. Yes, thank you. I love that mantra, release the fear. It's one of the few that I created in my sacred space down in Duluth when we were still living over there at the pond. Yes, Kingston, you want to say hi to Susan? You want to come and say hi? He loves all those things you gave him. Thank you so much. He really is very filled with gratitude for those gifts. What other song am I feeling? What am I feeling? You can feel the vibration. It's the healing of a nation. We must never get impatient. We must never be complacent. Because our work, it starts within. That's where our journey begins and ends. Listen to your voice, it's there. Your instinct or God, either way you should care. We were perfectly designed with able bodies and sound minds. Don't ever let them try to steal your shine. Stay tuned into that inner vibe. This war is spiritual, it ain't no joke. It's by design how bad the system's broke. To get the truth, you've got an ego stroke. Once revealed, no turning back from woke. Can't wake up from that dream. A nightmare is what it seems. In light and love we choose to lead. Oh, great spirit, I know you hear it. The world is waking up. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it deep inside. I can feel it in my mind. Man, it feels good to sing. You know what? I'll tell you what. That throat chakra thing, see how much better it feels? Y'all ever feel that lump in your throat and whatever it is that's blocking? I did some shadow work earlier. I did a meditation. I'm just going to let you know. Some healing, some womb healing. And there was something there that blocked me, that got stuck up in here. And I felt it since I did it a few hours ago. And I did many things to clear it. But right after all of this singing is the best I have felt by far. So don't forget to sing. It's very simple. It's free. And, you know, you don't have to like it as much as I do, but it really does help. It really helps. So let that voice be heard. Maybe you just want to chant. Maybe you want to find something, on YouTube. There's some great mantras and chants you can just repeat if you don't know a song or feel comfortable singing. So yay, I'm so glad, a light worker, that resonates with you. My garden songs. I have been like a songbird out there, just helping my herbs and my veggies grow. And I can't wait to share more with y'all about everything that's happening on this end. Big things developing. I've been getting so many people connecting with me that want to raise their vibration, that want to...
Light worker, have you got your order?
That want to learn. Yes, remember you saw the picture. Didn't you see the picture?
No. Wait a minute. Wait.
Okay.
Well, why that? I sent him a donation stuff.
Right, Kingston. That's what I was just telling you. Remember the picture I showed you that you put he put your bumblebee picture on the wall? That was from that order, honey. He was so excited about it. Remember I read you that whole message? Come and talk to him, and you got to say hi to Susan too.
He's not even on.
Yeah, he's still on.
Wait.
And Susan wanted to say hi to you too. You
Hi.
want to say hi to Susan?
I've been just playing 5 smashes.
Do you want to say thank you to Susan for your awesome gifts?
Thank you.
Yeah, and say thank you to a light worker for posting your artwork. We loved seeing that, didn't
Thank
we?
you.
Goodness, it brightened up our day, that message. Yes, sis, I know. The singing, woo, and yes, it's the best time. In the car, windows rolled down, right? Nobody with you, like just blasting, or even in the shower. I love singing in the shower too, so that's one of my favorite places. But I'll sing anywhere. You can ask my boys. That's just what I do. It's natural to me. But I love sharing that because I think I'm probably not the only one that has felt that lump in my throat. or like, man, what's going on? I can't speak my truth. You know, what is this? I feel like blockage, right? You can feel it. You can feel the energy build up sometimes, and you just need to help clear it. And that singing, it certainly does that for you. So, all right, y'all. Thank you, my friends. You guys have just lightened up my evening, made me feel so happy and blessed and honored to have y'all in my lives. And big things coming. We have a full moon live sale, our first live video sale Kingston and I will be doing. We're going to set up a table. This is very exciting, I know. So stay tuned this week, coming to you sometime around the full moon. We'll share more details. You know us, divine timing. And we'll be back on tomorrow night for a beautiful meditation. Can't wait to see what we are guided to do together in our sacred space. So, all right. Oh, thank you, light worker. I'm so glad you enjoyed your box of blessings. Oh my goodness. And Kingston, he says he loves the Dalmatian stone. Yeah, Kingston, by the way, in this live video, our first video sale, Kingston will have his own segment section table of his Georgia stone. So if you are in the, if you're on the lookout for a special Kingston Georgia stone, definitely tune into our live video, and we will keep you posted on that. So hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you again so much for being here. We love you. One love. Have a good one. Bye, y'all. Bye. Night.